Welcome to Q&R phone repairs. So today we are having Samsung a02, and as you can remember, the last video we talked about was about how to look for how to solve the issue of display lights in HMD X20. But right now there is also this one which is having the same problem. We've tried very many screens, but the phone is working normally, but the connection on the light display is not there. So the reasons why I told you that I normally explain just to you how to troubleshoot on something but not how to replace it is because someday you will get a phone with the same issue. You will change what I changed without explaining why I changed it, then it won't work and you might lose hope. So that's why I normally teach people on how to troubleshoot. You check on problems that make that thing works. Okay, there's another people are saying that there's another say that mostly the common thing, the way the a02 and a12 are sharing various things. So whenever the a12 is having the problem of light, you can use that to solve a02. That is wrong. The motherboards are very different, though they say many things, but the motherboard is a bit different. So even in a12 I'll do both the coil and the resistor replacement, but right here I want you to come and check. We said before you measure anything using multimeter, what we'll have to check on is how the board is. So if you look at this board, it is rusted. You see, if you look at this board, it is rusted. So before doing anything, we checked the way we checked everything on the HMD yesterday, or in the previous video. You can go back and look at it. Then if we come here, this is a12, a02 I mean. If you check here, the connector is just clear. There is no any other issue with the connector. But come with me. If you check here, you will realize there are some shorts. There is even a missing capacitor. So when this phone was taken to the previous technician, I think he just did the service. As you can see, they are pasted here, but it did not work because it was pasted, but the lid was not removed. When I talk of the lid, that was not removed. The lid is something like this. You see this wherever you service it, but the lid is not removed. There is no penetration of the service, so you must remove it so that you work on a clear surface. So I'll zoom my video so that you see what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. You see, this is what I'm talking about. If you check on this area, you can see the rust. So this can hinder the transmission of the light to the display. Hence we will service it, and then after servicing it, I'll now tell you how you use your multimeter to check if that is the problem. The reason why that might be the problem is that if you check on this connector, come with me, if you check on this connector, you will see this connector, then there's this transmitting it to here. So wherever here is rusted, shorting or anything, the phone won't show light. So let's just clean it first properly, so that when if you get an explanation video like this, it helps more than something which is just fixed. You don't know whatever you are fixing and you are just fixing. But when knowledge is given, next time if you meet something like this, you will know how to troubleshoot. Troubleshooting is where most of us are getting lost, you see. So this is our board. So we will come and check. Our capacitors. We won't need this, so let's start checking them. one by one. Let's
Karagini en gama namoro. Fundi katong'iyo kocha. In gi study nyaka movement.
I don't
Nyaka waves. Ba. Tuona gini mate. Adwa dhi Nyamasari kaduogo. Ami adapter. Wasin sawa.
adapter idwa ket kanyo. Ipake masimu.
Sawa, aring Nyamasari aduogo.
So we'll have to continue. There was a bit interruption, but we want to continue. We want to get the measurements of this section, and then we'll have to know what exactly is happening. So let's go. Let's just go. Want to check them one by one. That one is shorting. That one is okay. That one is shorting. That one is okay. 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 So in that our troubleshooting, our problem is with this two capacitors. So in these two capacitors, those are the things we will have to change to check. I said our problem are these two capacitors, this one and this one. Those are the capacitors which are shorting. So I said in these components of the phone, there are various ones that you can short. You can short so that they work. So if you see a problem like where we have realized the problem is, check for a phone or components looking the same. Then the next thing you will do with the components is you just replace them. Don't use a jumper. Jumper you can only jump wherever the discontinuation is between positive and positive, not ground, because if you short something that should transmit from the ground to the other side, it is a direct flow. Some components don't work that way. Some components reduce, transmit, others work as an answer. So if you just use a wire just to jump, it might not give you an accurate. It works only 5%. 95% is always failing. So if you look the way we have seen here, we'll just have to replace those two. So I'll look for another board of the same. If you can't get the new ones, you look for that motherboard and then you solve. So that was how you can troubleshoot the display light in Samsung A02. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.